Namaste. We're doing the spleen with a short video. Start by just loosening up the tendons in the pelvis by doing the butterfly. Keep the length in the spine and just bounce the knees up and down. Be aware of the groin area. Move your hips to the back of your mat and part your legs in a wide V, flexing into the heels. Just keep moving your torso up and down, reaching for your ankles. This just warms up the muscles of the inner thigh. When you're ready, reach for your feet or hold onto your shin bones and drop the chest towards the mat. Press the back of the knees into the mat, flex into the heels, try and get the chest down. And with every exhalation, take it a little deeper. The body's more pliant on the exhalation. Relax your jaw and release. Swing both feet to the one end of the mat. Make sure the heels are in alignment. Feel a lengthening in the spine, and then as you exhale, twist your right hand to the outside of the left knee. Turn your head all the way. Try and stack the shoulders and keep the spine straight. Don't lean back. Wait for the exhalation and then do it to the other side, lengthening in the spine. Try and stack the shoulders. Turn the head all the way. You can drop your head slightly back as though you're listening to something behind your back. So the head is turned and tilted. And release. Cross your feet at the ankles. Come up into sitting with your legs crossed. Feel a lengthening in the spine. Now as you come forward, open your mouth really wide. Stick your tongue out and say, "Ha!" We're going for 5. You might feel a burning sensation in the back of the throat. This helps to stimulate the immune system. Now drop your chin to your chest. Place your feet on the outside of the mat and slowly roll down. Just on the edges of the mat. Now drop your knees to the right and then to the left, turning your head opposite to the knees. Get as much movement into the pelvis as you can. Now drop both knees to the right, using your right foot, place it above your left knee and use your ankle to push the knee down, and your head turns away from the knees. Now little fingertips behind your ears, do a few little sit-ups just to strengthen up those tummy muscles. It helps to bring blood into the stomach area, warming up those organs. Keep the shoulders level and keep the knees pressed down. Just hold it there in a stretch when you've done about 10 sit-ups. If you're up for it, you can do more. And then drop the knees from left to right again, turning your head opposite to the knees. So you get a full spinal rotation. Get as much movement into the pelvis as you can. Drop your knees to the left. Now put your left ankle above the right knee and push the right knee down. Little press, sit-ups coming up. Fingertips behind your ears. Keep the shoulders level. And just lift the head, lift the shoulders. Keep pressing the knees down. And lift as high as you possibly can with your head and your shoulders. You can do 10, 20, 30 if you're up for it. But whatever you do on the one side, you must do the same on the other. When you're done, draw the knees into the chest. Feel a stretch in the lower back. Straighten both legs to the ceiling. Part your legs in a wide V and just gently bounce the legs up and down. This helps to warm up those inner thigh muscles. It helps to release the fascia on the inner thigh. Now flex into the heels. The spleen meridian runs on the inner thigh. Throw both legs over your head. Tuck in the toes. Pass your arms to your legs. Interlace your fingers except for the index finger. And try and keep the legs straight. Supporting your hips, Slowly roll the hips back onto the mat. Come up into sitting, whipping the feet down. Feel a lengthening in the spine. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Draw the shoulder blades together. Drop your head back. And breathe. Try and take the shoulder tips back if possible. Lift your arms. If you can, press those heel and the hands together. Keep breathing. Interlace your fingers in front of you, turning your palms away from you, round out the back, suck in the navel, tuck in the chin, and breathe. Feel the stretch over your shoulder blades. Keep the belly tight. Keep reaching forward with your hands. Part your legs in a wide V. Just lift your hips and push the hips forward, and the legs will part some more. And then drop your chest towards the floor, reaching your fingertips up above your head. Relax your jaw. Keep flexing into the heels and press the back of the knees into the mat. With every exhalation, try and take it a little deeper. The body is more pliant as you exhale. There's less risk of injury if you go into a stretch on the exhalation. Keep that belly tight to protect your lower back. It's a strong stretch on the lower back. As you inhale, walk your hands towards you. Bring the soles of the feet together. Interlace your fingers around your toes, and then try and bring your elbows in front of your shin bones and your elbows towards the mat. If your elbows do come onto the mat, bring the forearms onto the mat and bring the hands into prayer just above the feet. Chin tucked right in. Relax your jaw and breathe. Keep pressing the knees towards the mat. Try and slow the breath. And release. Now reach for the outside of the feet. If you can, straighten the legs. If you feel confident in your balance, drop the head back. See if you can pull the legs towards your ears, balancing just on your sitting bones. Keep the length in the spine. Flex into the heels. Pull up the kneecaps. And release. Turning sideways, gently come down onto your back. Give your knees a nice tight hug into the chest. Flex into the heels. Interlace your fingers above your head and let the knees just drop wide apart. Soles of the feet touching, your chin down towards your chest. Try and straighten the arms. Your palms should be facing away from you. Keep that length in the neck, chin down towards your chest. Legs heavy and completely relaxed. Soles of the feet touching. As you exhale, slowly straighten out your legs, flexing into the heels. Now open your mouth really wide, yawn. Using your hands, really stretch that jaw apart as much as you possibly can. This helps to release the kinetic chain down the back of the body. Interlace your fingers again up above your head. Turn your palms away from you and breathe. Deep, full breaths. Going into the banana. Holding your right wrist with your left thumb and index finger. Walk your arms, head and shoulders over to the left. Walk your legs over to the left, so you're in the shape of a crescent moon, and cross your right foot over the left at the ankles. Both buttocks should stay on the mat, your shoulder blades on the mat. Straighten out your body. When you're ready, take it over to the right. Swap hands and gently pull on your wrist. Feel the stretch down the side of the body. Relax your feet. Try and relax into the stretch. Relax your jaw. Both glutes stay on the mat, both shoulder blades stay on the mat, and you're breathing into the side of the body. As you inhale, straighten out your body. Bring your knees into your chest. Now part your knees, pass your arms through your legs and reach for the outside of the feet, pressing the knees towards the armpit and gently rock from left to right, massaging into that lower back. Chin down towards your chest. Now hold it, pressing the knees into the armpits. And release. Pull the knees into the chest. Now have your fingers pointing towards your feet. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. As you exhale, you pull the knees into the chest, and as you inhale, you push the knees away from you. Breathing out as you pull the knees in and breathing in as you push the knees away. Find a nice rhythm, rocking that pelvis. This helps to stimulate the energy center in the body, energizing the body. Finish with an exhalation, drawing the knees into the chest and release. Extend your legs along the mat. Part your legs slightly into corpse pose, your arms at a 45-degree angle away from the body, palms facing up. Wriggle your shoulder blades closer together and your chin down towards your chest. Relax. Try and slow the breath, breathing into the belly and not the chest. With every exhalation, try and feel a letting go. Your fingers should be softly curled, hands completely relaxed, your jaw relaxed, shoulders relaxed, hips, thighs relaxed, knees relaxed, ankles, soles of the feet and the toes completely relaxed. You can stay in that corpse pose for 2 to 5 minutes. When you're done, straighten out the body, interlace your fingers above your head. Open your jaw wide, stretch your jaw again, flex into the heels. Draw both knees into the chest as you exhale and gently roll over onto your right side, resting your head on your arm. Bring your other arm across your heart chakra, turning the palm to the ceiling in a fetal position, and relax. You can stay there for as long as you feel comfortable. When you're done, come up into sitting, feeling a lengthening in the spine. Thumb and index finger touching lightly. Thumb is always turned towards the ceiling. Feel that lengthening in the spine. Namaste. Thank you for joining me.